Last Minute Man, and I'm back here today in the man cave with my good buddy Mr. Obvious after our long hiatus.
Yeah.
So we're back. This is like our first video since Christmas, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
So we're glad to be back with you guys, and we have brought something interesting today. Or I think it's interesting. What is it, Mr. Obvious?
Oh man, this is what the Remington 550-1.
550-1.
Yeah. Sweet.
And this has been in the family for many years. My grandfather purchased this sometime after World War II. And I know my father was born in 1953. And he said Grandpa had this long before he was born. So couldn't have been too long before, because I know, according to what limited information you can find about these on the internet, it seems as though the best we can find, they were built in 1946. Now, there were no serial numbers on anything before 1968, because that wasn't a law yet, or some things had serial numbers, but these definitely didn't. So, and I think they produced these all the way up to, what, 71, they said?
Mm-hmm.
So, and then they just pulled it. But, man, I love this thing. It shoots great. And, I mean, it sat in our safe. All we did was throw oil on it for years. But I pulled it out the other day and fired about 4 rounds through it. And it functioned flawlessly. And I just said, well, what a neat rifle.
Yeah, real nice rifle. I mean, it's a version of we got a bolt action, which I have. We'll probably end up doing a video on. It's the model Remington 33. Then they come out later on with the kind of familiars. This gun is the model 34, which is same as the 33, but the 34 has a tube up the barrel like this.
Tube magazine.
And it's a tube-fed mag, and it's in a bolt action. Those is the model 33 and the model 34 is bolt action. So it looks a lot like this gun, but they took this one a step more and made a semi-auto out of it. And this is a sweet rifle. I'd be glad. I didn't even know you had it. I mean,
No, I've had it for years, and
I just found out about it. I'm like, what? You got one?
Well, me and Dad kind of got into a debate about these new 22s that are out, and I had some failure to feed on my Model 60 Marlin, and my dad said, my old Remington, it never jammed, never ever. I'm like, I can't pull that thing out and shoot it, it'll jam. He said, no, it won't. I pulled it out. We fired 4 rounds. It didn't jam. I started laughing. I said, well, Dad, you're right. I said, that thing hasn't been shot since probably in 30 years.
Yeah.
And we just keep it wiped down. And I said, well, I'm going to have to do a video on this now.
Yeah.
So, especially because Mr. Obvious purchased that Model 33, got me really thinking about it. But let's quit jabbering and let's get shooting. What do you say?
I'm kind of wanting to see what this critter will do. I'm into these old guns. I'm like you.
Yeah.
I mean, the more you fool with them, the more you like to get some of the older guns to hang around on the wall and stuff and look at. They're just interesting.
Yep. All right. Well, stick around. All right. So we're here getting ready to shoot this 550-1. What kind of ammo are we using here, Mr. Obvious?
We're using the Remington, just standard Remington.
Just the Remington Thunderbolts?
No, it ain't the Thunderbolt. It's the
standard bolt pack Remington.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
And we're shooting here at 25 yards, and we're also debuting this Death Grip. What do you call this?
Yep. Yep. Yeah,
So,
I'm really liking that thing, I tell you.
it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I can sit here and shoot, and we're cheating here with this thing.
Yeah.
But anyway, so I'm just going to shoot a little black dot there at 25 yards. We're going to see how she cycles and see how accurate it is for me. I'm going to shoot, this thing holds 15 rounds. So I'm going to shoot 5. We'll let Mr. Obvious shoot 5, and then I got my youngest nephew here. And go ahead and turn the camera around on him, if you would, Mr. Obvious. And he is ready to go. He's going to be wearing some eye protection when he's shooting. But you excited? All right. So we're going to get out here. We always have a blast, literally. So here we go. I'm going to chamber it and take 5 shots. See how it does. All right. All right.
Sweet.
Safety's on. Now we'll let Mr. Obvious have his hand at it. You might want to tighten that back down. All right. Now we'll lower this sucker down and get the nephew little bit on there.
It is a little bit hard on the trigger, like
yeah.
they said, but yeah, it's nice. Okay, line your sights up. Get that little dot in that groove and put that dot on that little black dot up there. I see where you're hitting. You hit a little bit to the left.
That's all right, though.
That's good.
Yeah. Woohoo!
There you go. You hit a little to the left. You're getting back.
Look at that. He's walking it in. Whoa, a little low.
Get that dot back on the target. A little bit low. A little bit low. Get this there on the target. You want to get it up on the target. Get that bead on that black dot.
There you
That
go.
bead on that black dot. Now you're wearing it out now.
Look at that. Oh,
Okay.
awesome. Now look at me. Come on.
Yeah.
Was that awesome? Pretty sweet. And we are back with our after action report. And what do we have to report today, Mr. Obvious?
Oh, we got to report an oldie but a goodie.
And that is the official report. It is old, but it's good.
It's good. Yeah. As Townsend Whalen said, what is it?
The only interesting gun is an accurate gun.
gun. So,
Thanks to Midway USA and their advertisements for that.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is, I love it. It functioned flawlessly, you know?
Yeah.
And the little guy had a good time. This was only his second time ever shooting a 22 rifle. And he did really good.
He's done real well.
I'm proud of him.
Yeah.
Yeah, he wasn't scared. You did a good job, buddy. Did you have fun?
Yes.
That's the most important thing. He had a good time. And we were safe and had fun. Yeah. So that's what it's all about. And it's teaching the next generation this stuff, I think, is really important. Mm-hmm. And that's why we love 22s, though. It's just, you can get out and just have yourself a good time. These are what you were using, the Remingtons.
Yeah, the Remington Golden Bullets is what I was using, and they worked well, no misfires. So,
no.
And I've had them around a few years, so they done good.
And I brought these CCIs out because I was trying to stack the deck in our favor because I wanted some good high-power rounds. Mr. Obvious said, let's just use this good stuff here, and it functioned just fine. This is a really cool firearm. I want to talk a little more about it. You'll see there's a grip checkering right here that I've never seen another one with it. And it was a mutual relative of ours that actually did this on the rifle. And we were saying we wish he'd have done it up here too. Yeah. But he did an excellent job with that. Yeah. You know, and I don't know what this thing would have cost back in 1946.
Probably $30.
Well, if that. I mean, it wouldn't shock me if it was 10.
Yeah.
You know, this was considered a budget 22. But Grandpa bought this because he liked to squirrel hunt. Mm-hmm. And it's probably untelling how many squirrels been brought down with this thing.
That's where they made their living back then. They ate, you know.
Yeah. My grandfather was born in 1906, so he was about as old as you could be and be drafted into World War II. Yeah. And he went kicking and screaming, but he went and fought for his country. Yeah. But yeah, I would never suggest anybody just volunteer. Come on now. Don't be dumb like me. But anyway, this thing shot wonderful, and I'm very pleased with it. It's just what a neat little thing to have. I want to show this too. It gets a patina on it, and I'll bring it up to the camera here. Maybe you can see. But even the I guess the bluing got this patina, or rust, we'll call it, controlled rust. But it looks awesome, you know. And we've taken care of it over the years. And this is what I would consider to be an heirloom rifle. This is something that'll be around long after me, and it's cool.
Be a hand-me-down to the next generation. So,
Yep.
I got a few like that, so yeah, I really like that gun. It's a little bit hard on the trigger.
Yeah.
I mean, we read articles on it that said it was a little bit hard, but
And you know, the articles,
it's not bad.
And I wish I, just browsing around on the Googles, how we found a lot of this stuff. But there was one fella did an excellent write-up on this. So, and that's really where we got most of our information on it. And he had the same assessment we had. It's just a good rifle.
It's a good old rifle, yeah.
And, the action isn't difficult to operate. The bolt does not have a lockback position. I'll say that. It has an eye deflector here, which is, I guess, a good idea to have. Of course, always wear eye protection, But is there anything else you need to add to this?
No, I really like the design on it. I mean, Remington done a great job putting this rifle together. I mean, it works flawlessly. I kind of wish they would make this rifle again today.
This is a good example of what Remington used to be. And quoting that article again, because it was so true. Remington used to make very, very good firearms, and they were built to last. And this thing's built like a tank.
Yeah, they come out with a 552 Speedmaster and stuff, but I wish they'd come out with this gun with that, like I said, that hand checkering on it. This would be a hot seller today.
Oh, it would be.
It really would
I think it would be.
Yeah. It's very accurate. And they come out with, I think it's a 24-inch barrel on this gun.
Yep.
So it's, I mean.
Yeah, you were shooting a pretty tight group out there, about like so.
Shooting 30 yards. So.
And I mean, I shot a little wider, and nephew there, he started shooting pretty good on it. He actually, I think, hit a bullseye once, so that was pretty sweet. But so thanks everybody for watching. Remember, keep your knives sharp, keep your powder dry.
Subscribe to Last Minute Man. Give us comments below what you think about this weapon.